Okay, here, this is 8 Flint, where it says solar flare, 1499. Aztec storm of 1499, 8 Flint. You take 1499 and you add the 540-year cycle, where does it take you? 2039. And what does it show over here? When they were witnessing that solar flare and some unidentified aerial phenomena. I think they were having New Jersey drone problems then with the Aztecs. Those New Jersey drones were everywhere. Montezuma looking into the future from 1499 to 2039 solar storm. There's Montezuma. He's looking into the future. And then there's those New Jersey drones again flying around. And he's looking into the future. And what's he looking into the future? What's going on in 2039? He sees genetic deformities caused by the sun's radiation. People with 2 heads, people with 3 arms, people with little short arms. And here's what he's seeing here is what he's seeing through that doorway is that. So this is pretty much related to this. All these over here are correlated dates from 1499, and if you go 520 years, it goes to 2019. This is a correlation date, really. 1500 correlates to 2020, 1501, 2021. See how it goes, 1502, 2022, and how they all relate. In 1599 or 8 Flint, there was a solar flare, which I mentioned earlier. 1 Rabbit, which is the year we're in right now, there was aerial phenomena, which is what he's seen over here in 1499. The New Jersey drones.
And it says 2025 because the year 1 Rabbit starts on started November 3rd.
And it ends the next year in November.
Yeah, so it ends in 2026.
It's our Indigenous New Year's. We're not stuck on this January nonsense, January 1st. There's nothing astronomically relevant about January 1st except in our monkey heads. Yeah. This is all based on
This is based on the Pleiades.
Yeah, and the rising of the morning star. So there's no stuck in our monkey heads like we are right now. 1 Rabbit is where we're at in 2026. And then you go down here to 7 Flint. And over here, that's when it's in 2030, 2031. That's when he's observing the first of the deformities are going to start to show up. 2031, 2030, 31. And it's also the year when there's going to be informal contact going on with the star people. And then you go on down over here, and it takes you all the way to 2037, and then you get to 2038, and then in 2039, you have formal contact, because after 38, you start a new cycle in 2039. Which is, everything I'm doing comes to 2039, no matter where I go, what I do. It goes back. There's 1688 when Spain went down. There's the Carrington event, and there's 1319. There's the other Chaco event that occurred according to the Caton count. All these are the empires that were related to these prophecies, but go into that some other time. This one over here is the dates for the levels of the 9 hell cycles. Over here is the 52-year cycles from 1519, and it's the first of the hell cycles, the second of the hell cycles. Each one of these, us native people are descending deeper and deeper and deeper into a hell cycle so dark that, we don't even know, we can't even see nothing. So these numbers are basically in 52 all up to 2039, which is, standard. Any Aztec and people that know how to read the calendar would say, oh, that's just the calendar count. Oh, yeah, that is just the calendar count. But if you go to the other side, to 1 Rabbit over here, and what I'm doing on this side, this is taking everything down into 65-year increments. And why 65-year increments? Wheel of time, 65 years, 520 years for time to repeat itself. This is also the rise and the fall of empires. I'll get into that later. But the wheel of time is that every 65 years, time will repeat itself. Every 520 years, time will repeat itself. 1519, 2039, 520 years. This is 65 years. This is over here, what I did on this side over here Is that where it says 1505 and 2005 over here? This number is based on 52. This number over here is based on 65, what I did over here. So you notice that the number that for 1519 over here is there. See where it is right here for 1519. And if you go over to the next cycle, 1571, and you'll notice that it's different.
Yep, that one says.
See, 1571 is there. See where it says 1571?
Yeah.
And 1519? What I did was I combined these two together. So if you look at it in an indirect way, it's giving me the exact times when things are going to occur again. Like between 1519 to, what did I say, 1571, that was the time of the loss of our resistance of the pre-Hispanic world, up to the Aztecs, all the way to the Inca, and all the way up to the Maya and the Yucatan, when they're still fighting the struggle with the Spaniards in the 1560s and on up to that time. That's what this is representing. And if you look over here, there's a 1584, which is represented to 1623. There's telling me that these are two important dates that are going on, and that there's a window too between 1584 and 1623 to look out for, because how would I say it?
It's based on 52 and 13.
Yeah, 52 and 13. So it's basically between the 65 and the 52 that this is going on. And if you look at this number over here, it takes you to 1649 and 1679, and those are the two important dates, and there's a window in between that time that's real pivotal. And then there's a moment over here